Okay, so making Ember's guitar really isn't all that difficult. However, there are a lot of steps. So, for starters, what you're going to do is draw out the basic design on a sheet of paper. This will help when you're cutting it out of the actual material that you're going to use. You're going to want to draw the body piece and the neck piece separately. This is going to make this next step much easier. Now, obviously shown here, it will take a few tries to get it exact, and that's okay. It won't be seen in the end result. So next what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to cut out 3 separate body pieces, followed by 1 singular neck piece and 2 full pieces. Now I got the full design by putting the neck piece on top of the body piece. Now, for obvious reasons, I couldn't quite film the next part, but I did use a table saw to cut out the pieces. Now, it's not going to be exactly smooth, and that's okay, because I corrected that later on by using a Dremel. Once you have all the pieces stacked together, what you're going to do is start by stacking the body pieces only. Follow it by the 2 full pieces, and then the neck piece. I glued mine together using Elmer's wood glue. I used accordion clips to hold everything together while it dried, and then I smoothed out all imperfections using the Dremel I mentioned earlier. So from there, all I did was spray the neck using a silver spray paint, and then painted the body using magenta acrylic paint. Now I decided to do the body by hand just because it was a lot easier to maneuver around the neck of the guitar. And then I realized halfway through that the top part of the guitar is actually supposed to be magenta as well, so I had to go back in and paint that. For the flame details, I made a simple design on a piece of wax paper and then covered it over with duct tape. Now keep in mind, however you draw it, it will be on the inverse depending on how you lay the tape down. This will make sense when you're actually doing it. So from there, I cut out the designs and then used that for the flames. I used wire that I found at Joann's for the strings, and basically how I applied it was I started at the top and used just a dot of hot glue to hold it in place, then gradually straightened it as I moved down the guitar. Now, I noticed early on that it wouldn't keep its shape, so I actually used more hot glue in place of frets, and it also helped keep them somewhat straight. You'll see in the pictures that they aren't exactly string-like, but from a distance it looked pretty cool. To finish off the details, I used thumbtacks from Target for the tuning pegs, and then I used bottle caps that I painted white for the knobs on the front of the guitar. So I just kind of finished it off by making a guitar strap out of duct tape, and there you go.